Sri Lanka has always been a welcoming tourist destination, renowned for its unbeatable hospitality, great food, brilliant scenery, and enviable resilience. Sri Lanka has always managed to bounce back from various challenges. In 2020, the tourism sector came face to face with one of its toughest obstacles yet, the COVID-19 pandemic, which brought the industry to a standstill. But in the midst of such a bleak situation, a few establishments managed to turn things around. By implementing innovative and sustainable practices, these companies were able to come out of the pandemic stronger than ever. We find ourselves in Midigama, home to some of the most impeccable waves along Sri Lanka's coast. This surf town is also where you'll find Surfing Wombats, a hostel and restaurant that offers patrons an experience like no other. But what they pride themselves in most is their key offering, a sense of community.
Me and my friend Romina, we came to Sri Lanka 5 years ago and we immediately fell in love with the culture, surf and nature. But while we were traveling in Sri Lanka, we thought that something is missing and we really wanted to create a place that is not just a place to sleep, but the community. The place where you can meet your best friends, the place where you can fall in love, find surf buddies and maybe explore more about yourself.
Like all tourist establishments, they faced numerous obstacles due to the COVID lockdowns, but Surfing Wombats found a way to light things up in the gloom.
There's the depression that the COVID has created among tourism industry. It is also, we need to find the positive thing in every negative thing. So this is a time that we can restructure the business, make it more innovative and make it more sustainable.
A common issue with unsustainable tourism is the pollution that it leaves behind. Surfing Wombats recently launched an eco-friendly surfwear brand, all of which is made of waste plastic. Being one with nature is akin to healing. It's simply not enough to appreciate it from afar. Plantation Villa is an Ayurvedic nature retreat in Kalutara that lets you experience this form of healing intimately. An idea spawned from Ishara's personal struggle with cancer.
When I was about 29, I got diagnosed with cancer, an early form of cancer. And I learned how to heal myself through Ayurveda. I got some Ayurveda indigenous doctors to treat me. So I wanted to have a place that teaches people how to live well, how to live in harmony with nature, how to eat, how to sleep. We have yoga and meditation, which is a big part of the healing. We have Ayurveda doctors here, so if a guest comes, the doctor will basically consult them for looking at their health and well-being, their mind and body wellness and any ailments they have, and then we'll plan their stay based on that.
During the COVID lockdowns of 2020, Plantation Villa saw their income for the year drop to 5% of their usual revenue. Regardless, they kept all their employees, with salaries paid in full. This was a part of their efforts to uplift underprivileged rural communities.
Our team is majority of underprivileged people. This is a very rural village, so most of the people who work there here haven't actually had a job before. So we've trained them and hired them, and they're also on a profit share scheme. So I didn't want it to be like a profit-making enterprise, because then we become hypocrites. So the idea is that yes, you can live well, but understand that that in itself is not going to bring you happiness.
Lining the Negombo Lagoon are mangrove forests, some of the most vital players in our environment. Captain Fernando and his team actively work to protect them while conducting sustainable boat tours along the lagoon.
මම මේ බිස්නස් එක ස්ටාර්ට් කරේ 2015 වල වගේ. එතකොට දැන් ඉන්න තත්ත්වයට ගොඩක් දුර ගමනක් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. නිගම්බෝල ඇත්තටම ගත්තොත් කරන්න පුළුවන් ඇක්ටිවිටීස් අඩුයි. ඒකින්ද තමයි මම මේක ඇක්ටිවිටි එකක් විදියට පටන් ගත්තේ බෝට් ටුවර් කම්පැනි එකක් විදියට.
By educating people on its importance, Captain Fernando is helping protect the natural environment.
අපිට පුළුවන් විදියට අලුතෙන් මැන්ග්‍රෝව්ස් පැල කරලා එතකොට ක්ලීනින් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට්ස් අරේන්ජ් කරලා අපිට පුළුවන් විදියට මේ කමියුනිටි එකට හොඳක් කරන්න බලන්න බිස්නස් එකක් පැත්තෙන්.
For a country like Sri Lanka, our biodiversity is one of our strongest attractions. Captain Fernando is planning to launch a string of new initiatives that will both protect the environment as well as create job opportunities.
අපේ ටුවර් එකක් ගන්න හැම ගෙස්ට් කෙනෙක්ටම අපි ෆ්‍රී කොටන් බෑග් එකක් දෙනවා. ඩිසයින් කරන්නේ අපි ගන්න ලෝකලි. එතකොට අපි ඇත්තටම තවත් බිස්නස් ක්‍රියේට් කරනවා ඇත්තටම කිව්වොත්. අපි කායකින් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් පටන් ගන්න යනවා. එතකොට ඒ කායකින් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකට අපි ඇත්තටම අවට ගම්මාන වලින් තරුණයෝ ඇත්තටම තරුණ තරුණියෝ පුහුණු කරන්න යනවා.
Nestled comfortably in Unumatuna is Sri Yoga Shala, a yoga studio and nature retreat.
I started this place about 5 years ago together with my partner Mahendra. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word to yoke, which means bringing together. But this place was also meant to bring together different people, different ideas, different mindsets. So to yoke in a wider understanding.
Designed to mirror ancient architecture and bring nature to the fore, Sri Yoga Shala places paramount importance on health and well-being.
We wanted to really let nature speak here. And for instance, the garden, he really loves to design gardens, but with this one also it was a lot of just bringing the jungle in, kind of.
A key factor in sustainable tourism is promoting and preserving local culture. Sri Yoga Shala's cafe uses nothing but local ingredients through and through, sourced from providers within the area.
So here at Sri Yoga Shala, especially in our cafe, we're using local produce, and most people that work here are from the area. You know, local produce is usually the freshest and the most nutritious ingredients that you can have, and I feel that there is so much to explore here in Sri Lanka in terms of vegetables and varieties and herbs and leaves that are everywhere that we don't even know about.
Sri Lanka's charm lies in its culture, nature and spirit, but preserving its essence alone is not enough for tourism to survive. Only by implementing innovation and sustainability in every step from the ground up can we create a country that is resilient to its core. Here's to empowering impact entrepreneurship. Here's to a better future through sustainability. Here's to a good life.